Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca. I'm the audiologist at the Cloverdale Mall clinic. Tracy was supposed to be doing this video with you today, but she couldn't make it. So I'm here to talk to you about how you can clean and maintain your hearing aids at home. Okay, so I have some hearing aids and supplies set up on my desk over here. So I'm gonna walk you through different styles and different brands of the hearing aids and how to clean and maintain them all. So first, what I'm going to talk about is how to wipe down the hearing aid. That's the first thing you're going to want to do when you want to clean your hearing aid. So first we'll pick up the hearing aid. It's coming off of your ear. We're going to take a wet wipe. So you can use a Lysol wipe or any type of wet wipe for this part. And you can just wipe the body of the hearing aid down like this, okay? These little holes over here are the microphones on the hearing aid. We're going to make sure to get a good wipe on those ones right here. And then we're also going to make sure to wipe down the tip with the dome on top. All right, and give it a nice good clean. Now if you have a custom hearing aid that looks like this, we're going to be doing the same thing. So you can just give the whole hearing aid a wipe down all over the top and the front. Make sure there's no wax or anything sticky on it. Excellent. Now what we can do also to make sure that our hearing aids are nice and clean is to take a little brush like this and to just wipe on top of those microphones as well to make sure that there's no debris in those hearing aids and that your sounds are nice and clear. And the same thing on the custom hearing aid as well. You can just take the brush and wipe it like that. All right. So now that we've wiped down our hearing aids, what we're going to talk about is changing the wax guards. So there are multiple types of wax guards depending on the hearing aid you have, so I will walk through all of them. So the first, if you have a Phonak Marvel RIC hearing aid, we're going to be looking at the CiruShield disc. So it's this little black disc like this, okay? So what we're going to be doing first is taking the dome off of the top to access the wax guard. So we're just going to pull gently and it'll come right off. And the old wax guard is that little white tip there that's sitting at the top. Okay, so to change this one, what we're going to do is take our fingers gently on this circle, give it a nice little rotate, 2 clicks, nice and gently. There we go. Until you see the number 1 with the garbage can is empty and the number 2 has the clean wax guard in it. So we're going to take the tip, hold the speaker in your fingers like this, and we're going to just put it directly in the garbage till it clicks, and then pull out. And now your old wax guard is in there with nothing in the tip, and then we're going to do the same thing to just put the new one in like this, and now your new wax guard is in the tip of your hearing aid. And then the next time you need to change your wax guard, remember this one is garbage, so you're going to rotate it again to get to the new one. It's not working for me right now, but you'll rotate it. Okay, if you have an older style of the Phonak RIC hearing aids, you're going to be using the CiruStops. So those are these little black sticks like this. What you'll do is take one of the sticks out. One of the ends will have the new wax guard on it, just like that, and one of the ends will be empty, like that. Okay? So we're going to take the empty end, and you're going to find your little wax guard at the end of your speaker, and just stick the little tip in, and pull it right out, so now it's not there, and flip it around so that we push the new one just in like that. Okay? So that's going to be for that. If you have a custom Phonak hearing aid that looks like this, you're going to be using the CiruStop wax guards for this one. So it's the same idea. Pull one out, stick in one end, flip it around, and change the wax guard. Okay. If you have an Oticon hearing aid, if you have an Oticon RIC hearing aid, we're going to do the same thing. So we take the dome off of the top, and we've got the wax guard there. So for the RIC style, you're going to be looking at the MiniFit Pro Wax, which are these black wax guards like this. So you take one out, and it's going to have one clean one on this side and an empty spot on the other. So the same idea, we're going to take our old wax guard, stick the tip in and pull it out so that the old one's there, and then put the new one right inside until it clicks, and then it'll come out. And then you've changed your wax guard. If you have a custom Oticon hearing aid, you're going to be using the Pro Wax wax guards, which are the gray kind. So it looks the same, you pull it out, and you have an empty spot and a replacement, and you do the same thing just on the end of your custom hearing aid. Okay, so now what we're going to talk about is how to change the battery. So I have my fresh battery here. You're gonna have the sticker on your battery. This is a size 312 right here. So what we're going to do is open your battery door like this. And we want to take our sticker off and let it air out for a few seconds. That's going to activate the battery and help with the lifespan of the battery. So what we're gonna do is take the bumpy part of the battery and put it face down in the battery door, like this. So that flat part is going to be facing you. And then we want to make sure that we're closing our battery doors until we hear that click. So that's going to turn the hearing aid on. Okay, so now we know to preserve our battery life, we're going to make sure that we're opening our battery doors before we go to bed, as to not drain the batteries overnight when we're not using our hearing aids. So same thing, we're just going to open our battery doors back up, and then we're going to put them in our little carrying case to rest overnight. Okay, so in terms of changing the wax guards, we're looking at changing them around 2 to 3 weeks, but it depends on how dirty they are. So if you happen to look at your wax guard and you're noticing that they're full of wax, go ahead and change it. If you're noticing at 3 weeks that there's nothing in the wax guard, then you can go ahead and leave it. You might notice that your hearing aids are starting to sound a little bit more quiet or dim. That's probably a good time to change your wax guards. Okay, and I think that's everything that I wanted to cover today. Just a reminder that we are booking by appointments only right now. So if you want to book an appointment with us, feel free to take a look on our website to see which clinics we do have open right now, and give us a call at 1-800-811-0963 and give us a call. Okay, thanks everyone.